You know, the sickest part about all of this that desperately needs to be remedied is the fact that anybody still has any sort of negative opinion of Hillary Clinton. That's a tragedy. And anyone who hasn't worked to alleviate that situation, anyone who hasn't already figured it out and forgiven Hillary Clinton for whatever it was the Russians programmed you to be mad at her about, you gotta be ashamed of yourselves. And I know how thoroughly Republicans are programmed. So I know if they hear something like they need to forgive Hillary Clinton and realize that the Russians manipulated them into hating her. Email server Benghazi, email server Benghazi. These rhetorical nonsense fucking trigger words go off in their head. Okay. I just tried to Google, can a president be arrested for treason? You know how Google makes recommendations? How many of them do you think mention President Trump? The answer is none of them. I have a screenshot. I'll share one day on a live broadcast. 5 of them still say, can President Obama be impeached for treason? Can President Obama be arrested for treason? Obama. Because the Russians hacked the internet as a whole that bad. The Russians controlled your perception during the past several years that thoroughly. But more directly and to the point, the Russians were trying to build a base in, and Hillary Clinton was interfering in, while knowing that Republicans were in bed with Russia. They were trying to build a base in Benghazi. Okay? As in Libya. You know that place that Hillary Clinton just can't seem to tell you much about? That's why. Because of Russia. Because it was the Obama administration policy not to provoke Russia. And if you can't get this through your simple little dumbass skulls, you're not a patriot. Okay? You just take off your fucking America hat. Go throw away your American flag. You don't get to support our troops no more. Because when it came down to a patriotic diplomat serving this country, doing the best she could with limited resources and under extremely adverse circumstances, she still, during 11 hours of hearings, didn't give away our strategic position by letting Putin know how much we know about what he's doing. Now it doesn't even matter how much we know about what Putin's been up to. Because of you. Because you failed your duty to your country. Because you were manipulated and led around like a little puppy. There is no impeachment necessary. Donald Trump should be arrested for treason, racketeering, and conspiracy to commit obstruction of justice. Arrested. Arrested. He belongs in jail, and the reason why you have to arrest him is because so do Paul Ryan, Mitch McConnell. There's about 40, at least, in the Congress. They all need to be arrested. There is no impeachment possible here. Even if we have to declare martial law in this country, it needs to be explained to the country, first and foremost, this one thing. Hillary Clinton was trying to protect us. Because to allow the opposite lie to perpetuate is disabling our ability to have proper discourse as a country. The Hillary situation needs to be properly debunked. She deserves to be president. She didn't do anything wrong to any of you. The server that she had was better than the server that the State Department had. The server that she had didn't get hacked. The server at the State Department did get hacked. Okay? May not agree with what she did, but guess what? She was right. And she protected you by doing it. Past tense, accomplished, done, she did it. Will Trump ever? The other most important thing that we make known, just to show exactly how full of shit this narrative that is leading to our country's destruction is, and yeah, in retrospect, I'm pretty pissed off at Obama for not being willing to provoke Russia in any way. Why the fuck did McCain have to pick Palin? You know? Period. Russia isn't just behind the Islamic State. They deployed it. Okay? It's consisted of regular retirees and vacationers. That's what Russians do when they're on vacation. They go attack shit. You think I'm joking? You haven't been paying attention. And you know, any military or intelligence person watching me right now knows I'm right. Okay? So anybody doubting me or turning their nose at me is just an amateurish idiot. Okay? And fucking amateur hour is over, people. Our nation has been attacked. And we are letting one of the main pawns or rooks in its orchestration, in the orchestration of the downfall of this country, we are letting him prance around and pretend to be president? Why? Because we have this stupid idea that is completely unconstitutional, that the president is immune to laws and can only be impeached? The president is immune from civil prosecution. He commits a crime, he fucking goes to jail. Okay? Which means, guess where he belongs right now? Behind fucking bars. And frankly, if you have any respect for this country or the people who have fought and died to protect it, you ought to be heading for the gallows.